Yes, guys, we're doing it. We are predicting the World Cup roster for 2020-22. So let's get into it. Goalkeepers, Zach Steffen, he's obviously our number one and will continue to be. Ethan Horvath, solid number two option, good backup, another European goalkeeper. Number three is Matt Turner, probably will still be in MLS, but still nonetheless a good shot stopper. But I think these are the best three options at goalkeeper we have come 2022. Defenders, Anthony Robinson, John Brooks, Chris Richards, Serginho Dest, George Bello, Mark McKenzie, Matt Miazga, and Reggie Cannon. As far as left back goes, Anthony Robinson, he'll still be the number one, probably will still be the Premier League, contributing, playing very well. He's been getting so much better over lately. George Bello, he'll be in Europe for sure by then. Very similar to me to Alphonso Davies, very fast, very technical, and will only continue to grow. Not saying he will be at the level Alphonso Davies will be, but he'll still be a very good player. John Brooks and Chris Richards will be our two best center backs, both good in the air, both good distributors of the ball, and very good defenders. Mark McKenzie and Matt Miazga. Now, McKenzie could push for one of these starting roles. It just depends. Matt Miazga is a good backup option in case. We'll still be in Europe at the time. Serginho Dest is our best left back. Will probably be a top 10 right back in the world. Brings flair, good first touch, good attacking ability. Reggie Cannon as well, consistent player, not as flashy as Serginho Dest, not as good, but Reggie Cannon nonetheless is still a very good player. So these are my 8 defenders that I would take to Qatar. Midfielders, Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, Gio Reyna, Brennan Aronson, Johnny Cardoso, and USMNT. Weston McKennie's only been getting better over the past year, and I think by this time he'll be a top 10, even top 5 box-to-box midfielder in the world. Good in the air, good in the tackle, good at getting the ball forward. Tyler Adams, good protector of the back line, very good distributor of the ball. He needs more playing time, I feel like, to get a better evaluation of him. But nonetheless, a good player. Gio Reyna, by this time, 2022, will be super close to that world-class level. He's only going to get better over time. It's crazy that he's still 18. He's so mature, such a good talent. Brennan Aronson, another young player, will still be in Europe, still be producing, but I don't see him as ever being a top, world-class player. But nonetheless, I think he'll be a good player. Johnny Cardoso will be in Europe for sure. Good, and again, protector of the back line, good distributor of the ball. Not quite as good as Tyler Adams, but a very efficient player. USMNT now, he could play out wide or could play in the midfield. Very versatile player, very athletic. Pretty good technical ability. So these are my 6 midfielders, and all these guys I think have a lot of potential, especially Musa, McKennie, and Reyna, and Adams too as well. Forwards, Christian Pulisic, pretty obvious. He's our best player we have at the moment. I think, hate on me for saying this, but he will be a world-class player if he can stay healthy by 2022. That's not debatable. His skills are undeniable. His first touch, his vision, movement off the ball, his ability to create chances off the dribble, and at the speed he does is just something very few players in the world are capable of doing. Josh Sargent, Jordan Morris, good attacking options. Now, I don't think Morris will start. Josh Sargent will. Morris will be in Europe still producing and will play somewhat of a good and important role in qualifying. Simwaya, a guy to watch out, because if he can get minutes and producing, good vision, good first touch, good off-the-ball movement, good finishing, he's got it all to become, I feel like, a world-class player as well. Do not sleep on him. Daryl DK, similar to Josie Altidore, I think he will be the number 2 by then, will be in Europe. His big physical playing style, not the best first touch, but he can definitely improve on it, and some of his off-the-ball runs. But I like Daryl DK a lot. He might even eclipse Josh Sargent in like 4 or 5 years, I think. Uli Yanez probably won't play many minutes at the World Cup. Will be important in qualifying, probably for rotation-wise. Very talented player. But, he's kind of fallen off of late, so let's hope he can get back up towards the uptrend. These guys, you can't sleep on them. If they continue to develop well in their youth systems or their first teams the next couple years, these guys could be maybe even starters. Brian Coyote, very similar to McKennie and Musa, good distributor of the ball, good in the tackle, very athletic, and good at driving it forward. Very underrated. Will probably appear for Wolfsburg's first team within the next year. Owen After he's breaking through into Wolves right now. Big physical guy, more of a defensive mid as I see him. Playing the Premier League, only getting better as each game goes. Brian Reynolds, whether he's playing right wing, right back, maybe even center back because of his height, he's going to be a good player, going to be contributing to a European team. He's still only 19. He's got so much to improve on as well. So that's why I think he's going to be a good player. Connor De La Fuente, he's got it all: speed, skill, vision. You know, I think again it's just about finding opportunities for him to play at a top club, not top club, but in a top 5 league, because you know he's still a very raw player, got so much to improve on, but again very talented. Could maybe replace Ulian as one of those wing spots. Kobe Hernandez Foster, now whether he's playing as a left back or as a 6, very underrated, very good long ball ability, good distributor of the ball, good in the tackle. He could, if he does develop, if he has a very good trajectory for the next 2 years, I think he could even push Anthony Robinson for that starting spot. Forlan Balogun, I don't think he'll ever be a top striker per se for a top club, but he can definitely be at that Premier League level, producing and scoring a good amount of goals. So those are my sleeper picks. Starting 11, Pulisic out wide, pretty obvious. The US is a completely different team when he's on the field. Put him in his preferred position at left wing. Josh Sargent up top, he'll get plenty of opportunities. His hold up play is superb. I like Musa out wide just because of his pace and his 1v1 ability, because I don't think you take away some of Gio Reyna's ability just because how good he'll be in the future. So that's why I'm going to put him at attacking mid. Now, if we are playing a good opponent and you want to sit back kind of more in a low block, you could put Musa at center and put Reyna out wide, have him invert, and Musa, I guess, play alongside Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, and defend the back line. Weston McKennie in the 8, he's going to be very important, getting up and down the pitch, winning tackles, getting it forward. Tyler Adams, he'll be the captain as well, distributing the ball, protecting the back line, very vital in Greg Berhalter's system. Anthony Robinson at left back, he's very good at going forward. John Brooks at left back, very solid defender, has been consistent for so many years now. He's going to be, I think, 29 by the time the World Cup rolls around. And that's, I guess, even though it seems old, it's not that old considering he's a center back. Chris Richards, I think, won't peak, but he'll definitely grow in the next 2 years. Maybe even could be starting for Bayern or a top team in the Bundesliga. Who knows? But Richards is definitely talented. Again, good distributor of the ball. Really good in the air. I think the center back pairing of Brooks and Richards would be effective for years to come. And obviously, Sergiño Dest at right back. Very good at going forward. Similar to Anthony Robinson. But Dest brings the ability of better first touch and flair to the table. Something, not a lot of our guys have. Pulisic, Dest, Reyna, they all bring flair. But I just like how much the young players seem to, connect with one another. I think if this team builds chemistry, watch out for them. This is going to be a very good team. And obviously, Zach Steffen in goal. Can't forget my boy Zach. Again, 4-3-3, I think that best fits the players. I don't like a 3-back. I might do a video on that, but I just don't think 3-back works that well for the U.S. So this is my ideal starting 11 in the 2022 World Cup. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now, remember, we have to qualify, but I am almost 100% confident that we will qualify, considering how much our players seem to take pride in wearing the crest and playing with one another. Clearly a very talented, if not going to be our most talented generation we've ever had. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you like this list, if I'm missing anyone, if anyone shouldn't be on this roster. Let me know. Again, thank you guys so much for watching.